Hey Aries, welcome to your September 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be your reading from September 23rd until the 29th. I hope you're doing well. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and then from there you can purchase a reading. Let's take a look here and see what your energy is here this week, Aries. Let's see. All right, pulled the moon card here. All right. This moon card's been coming out a lot. Doesn't surprise me if you watched the recent videos I just did. I've been talking a lot about the lunar eclipse that we just had in Pisces. The moon card is Pisces. It's connected to the archetype of Pisces. And you can say it's also connected to the archetype of the moon, so you can see the synchronicity here. And so with the lunar eclipse, it's like it brings a change to our personal life, right? To our emotional life, to our private life. And I think at this time you're going through change. Wheel of Fortune, specifically here in the challenge, the Wheel of Fortune talks about the seasons that we go through in life, whether for a winter season or a spring season, fall season, summer season. Winter season would be something that's like the breakdown of things, right? The spring period would be the new beginnings of things, the new growth of things. You get where I'm going with that, right? But I do sense here you finding your way. Here, I feel like at this time, don't resist change or don't be afraid of change here, Aries. Yeah, look at this spread here. You get the moon card, right, that I just touched on. You have the Chariot here in the future, then the Nine of Cups here in the outcome. And Nine of Cups is getting into, and you do have the Death card here at the bottom of the deck, right, which is symbolic of transformation. And eclipses do that, right? We're stepping into a solar eclipse here as well, and Libra toward the end of the month. And so we're in the midst of change, like I said, and that's that Wheel of Fortune being in the challenge. But with the Nine of Cups is saying have faith, right, in the divine, have faith in your journey, have faith in your destiny here with the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of triumph and success on one's journey, but one is having to engage their willpower here and move outside of their comfort zone, or be okay with change, or be okay with things being uncomfortable for a while, right? So I think that's something that you're going through. I think you're trying to find comfort here in the midst of change, especially with the Seven of Pentacles being in your current energy. Right now, you could be really reevaluating things, taking a deeper look at things here, trying to look more closely at things in regards to what it is that you want to do moving forward. This could be with the Pentacles. It could be in regards to your money and your career or projects, or it can just be your own stability with the Seven of Pentacles here. You did pull this Chiron card, right? So you pulled Chiron here. Chiron is a planet of healing, or you can say an asteroid that deals with healing. And it's our deepest wounds. And with the moon card, and I'm going to tie this all up. And like I said, I like that the Nine of Cups is here in the outcome, because ultimately the transition that you're going through is going to move you into a better place. I just think you're having to have faith here and trust in your intuition and allow yourself to surrender and trust in your higher self, the divine, your spirit guides, whatever it is that you believe in here. And the moon card, what I was going to say is, as you can see at the bottom of the moon card, there's a lobster here crawling up from the depths of the waters, which represents and is symbolic of inner growth. But it can be very much so uncomfortable. And Chiron is a planet that deals with like our wounds, like these things that are buried with inside of ourselves that could be triggered at certain points during our evolution or during our journey, which calls forth for healing, which calls forth for, with the moon card, having to become aware of like what's triggering me, what are the things coming up that I need to like take a deeper look at here. Because the Page of Cups is also a card that does deal with healing, right? It represents and is symbolic of giving grace or giving grace to yourself. And I believe here that right now you're really being encouraged here to take your healing seriously. Because I think, like I said, the Chariot, it is symbolic of triumph and success, being able to overcome hurdles and obstacles, but having to engage your will, stay committed to the process, and have faith in your journey. Because the moon card it's Pisces, and Pisces can be confusion. On the shadow side, it can be confusion, distortion, things being unclear, foggy, and it puts us in an energy of uncertainty, or feeling like things are meaningless, or feeling like you want to give up. But that's where Pisces comes in. It's saying to surrender, let go, have faith in the divine, have faith in God, or have faith in your higher self, or whatever it is that you believe in, the universe. And I think you're being encouraged here at this time with this well song card. It says resonating. This is about, you can see this well is like in a bubble here, in its own bubble. And I'm not saying you have to like push out the whole world here, Aries, but I do sense here it's like kind of getting in tune with yourself, right? The well is in tune with itself, right? Like it whistles its own song, right? It hums or beats. It resonates with what, I don't know if you've ever heard the saying, like march to the beat of your own drum. I almost kind of get that here. Like there is this energy I pick up to where you're being encouraged here to protect your energy from external influences. The moon card is sensitive energy. It deals with Pisces. Pisces deals with sensitivities. We just had the lunar eclipse in Pisces, right? So we're still in this eclipse cycle here. It hasn't closed out yet. Even though it happened on the 17th, we're still under the influence of it. And I think you're being encouraged at this time to, you know, keep your bubble of protection up, right? When it comes to anything that could possibly move you off the course of your direction, or subject you to negativity, or that could have an influence over you in a negative way. And so that's why I kind of see and sense you're like being in your own bubble, or like having your own bubble, or just being aware of things that come into your bubble here. You got this, trust in your new path, all will work out for you. See? And that's what I'm getting, right? The moon card is like, oh man, it's scary. I don't know what it's all gonna look like. And it can create all these scenarios in your mind, and you don't know what to trust. The Page of Cups, if you really want to be honest with you, the Page of Cups is symbolic of like Christ consciousness, right? It's like giving, like trusting in a higher power. It doesn't have to be religion or anything like that. Just whatever it is that you believe in, whether it's the universe or your spirit or spirit guides, whatever it is, it's about trusting that everything will be okay. In the grand scheme of things, everything is working out perfectly, and destiny right now is at play with the Chariot. But this Chariot is saying that you're in control of your destiny. That's why you engage your willpower, your solar plexus, to take control, right? To command your reality, to command where it is that you want to move forward, and don't fall victim to fear and get trapped in things that are bad influences for you. So I feel like Spirit's saying to trust in your new path here, and that all will work out for you. You did pull the Ace of Wands here in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning here. You know, Seven of Pentacles is an energy of reevaluating. It can turn into procrastination in the way in which if we sit too long on things or overanalyze things too much, you know, we can get stuck in a position of being idle. The Ace of Wands is saying, you know, try to keep things moving here, right? Get started on things here. Seven of Pentacles is like, let me look at the results. Let me reevaluate things. Okay, I see what I can improve, or I see what I can work on. Let me get started with that, Ace of Wands. But sometimes we can just look at what it is that we need to do, and we're like, fuck, you know? So here we go. Let's go ahead and jump in and clarify your read. Clarify the moon card here for the overall energy. You pull the Page of Wands here. Yeah, Page of Wands is the call to adventure. It's like when change is happening with the moon card, the Page of Wands is someone who's like, you know what, I don't have it all figured out, but I'm willing to trust myself and trust my gut. The moon connects to your gut instincts, right? To trust your gut and to take action here. And Page of Wands is someone who, let me take action and I'll ask questions later, right? Or I don't need to know the answer right now, I just want to start with something, or I want to get started with something, or I want to keep on the journey of something. And that's what I see the overall energy here being for you. It's like, you know, you having to find divine inspiration, motivation in the midst of uncertainty, in the midst of change. And you know that you're being called into a newer adventure, you're being called into another path, or being called to keep moving on your path. And pretty soon I do pick up like the fog will clear. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles here in your position of something that you're unaware of. Or no, in your current energy, you pulled the Justice card here. So yeah, the Justice card is saying it's the law of cause and effect. It's for every action has a reaction. And we have free will with the Chariot here. in control of our situation. And I want to say too that the Justice card is discernment, like just being discerning. Like the Justice card is energy, how your energy influences things, your thoughts, your beliefs, actions, intentions. Like where are those going at this time? And it's like about putting that into what it is that you're growing, moving, like the energy that like, it's like discernment. Like, you know, if you're not doing what it is that you need to do, then nothing's going to happen. But if you're channeling your energy into the things that you need to do and improve, then things will start to happen. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the challenge. He pulled the Magician here. Okay. Clarify the Chariot in the future. He pulled the King of Swords here. Yep. I almost kind of get like your challenge, like you're trying to figure out what to follow here, right? You're trying to figure out kind of what to follow and how to participate in something or how you should show up to something. And that could be a little bit confusing. Clarify the Ace of Wands here, the Six of Cups. I want to say this, in the future, the Chariot, King of Swords here. The King of Swords is about, you know, executing on things that you know you need to take action on. It's about focus, clarity, knowing your sense of direction, and being focused at on the task at hand. And with the Chariot, it's like you're very much so like very focused. Like I see you moving forward here. I see you blocking out distractions. I don't see you letting the negative influences here distract you or detract you. I think by you doing this, this is what's going to allow you to triumph and get success. The Page of Cups is the advice to this Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. Yeah, Page of Cups, it's clarified by the Ace of Swords. This is about Ace of Swords, knowing what your intentions are, what you want to do, right? And Page of Cups here is saying, okay, now allow yourself to surrender and follow through with your intentions, right? You don't need to know all the answers, how everything's going to turn out, right? But it's about trusting in your path and trusting in the path that you're on. You have the Six of Cups, Ace of Wands here in the position of something you're unaware of. Yeah, and I want to say this too. There is an energy here. The Six of Cups can be forgiveness. It could also be healing as well. And you pulled the Chiron card, it says healing. So there could be some forgiveness going on in your life at this time, whether you're forgiving yourself, forgiving others, or whether it's both. But there is a deeper level of healing. And I think because this healing is happening, what you're unaware of with the Ace of Wands is this is what's going to allow you to get your mojo back or get your sense of self back, right? And pull your energy. Because I don't know if you ever heard of the word like fragmentation that we go through whenever we go through like a crisis or whenever we go through something that kind of splits us, right? But it's through the integration work, the healing, that we come back to ourselves. And because now our energy isn't all split off, it's like now we actually have energy here and we have focus. And I think that's something here that you're working on, but also gonna be experiencing here. But the Ace of Wands, Six of Cups is saying do things that you love, do things that make you feel good. I do see healing here, like energetically. Some of you may have been feeling tired or whatnot lately, but I do see your energy here coming back. Clarify the Nine of Cups. You pulled the Seven of Swords here. Clarify this Seven of Swords. You pulled the Three of Wands here. You know, I think I see some of you maybe rethinking something here, Aries. It could be something minor, right? I don't think it's like something like huge or anything like that. But I think here with this Nine of Cups, I think you're for you, you're able to finally let go and surrender and trust and believe, right? Nine of Cups is Jupiter, belief, and Pisces, believe in the higher oneness of things, that everything that you want, everything that you're wanting to experience will happen for you, right? And understanding that you kind of, you know, it's like feeling that divine connection and that fulfillment. I see you being in that energy. And I see here that Seven of Swords, Three of Wands. Three of Wands is expecting your ships to come in. Seven of Swords is, okay, well, you know, while I'm waiting, you know, I give it up to the universe. I trust in my new path. I trust that things will work out for me, and I'm not going to keep expecting, right? Like, it kind of reminds me, it's like when you bake a cake in the oven, you're like opening it every 1 minute or 2 minutes to see if it's done. It's like, okay, it's going to be done when it's done. It's going to happen the way it's going to happen, or it's going to happen whenever it happens, right? But I know it's going to happen, and that's what I'm getting at, like the metaphor with the Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, Three of Wands here. It's like, you know that things are going to work out for you, and I feel like you're cultivating and deepening your faith here. which is putting you in energy of being satisfied and feeling like you're not missing anything. So it's like I see you here just starting to believe that everything is working out for you, right? And because of that, I think that's what's going to allow things to work out for you. You pulled this motion card. It says air here. Well, air is symbolic of swift changes, right? You can't really predict well, I guess you can, but sometimes wind is unpredictable. You don't know when the change is going to come. It just kind of comes. Wind just kind of comes. And it's symbolic of motion. It's symbolic of motion. It's also symbolic of stimulation, change, invigoration, reinvigoration. And the Six of Cups can be gifts, talents. Ace of Wands is passion, things that you're passionate about, creative gifts that you have. Some of these things I'm picking up could be starting to be reinvigorated or invigorated. Whether it's something that you've already been aware of, but maybe you're finding the grace and the fun in it again, or it could be something new. Maybe it's both. You pulled this tree frog card. It says soul song here, meditation, creation, rebirth here. Yeah, and you pulled it with the well song card, and you have another, it says soul song here. So there's something about you finding and coming into alignment with your soul, right? And not feeling almost kind of like split or feeling that energy of separation, but feeling the oneness. And some of you could be finding it through meditation. I think meditation could be something that benefits you well here, just mindful energy in general. Right, and I feel like you're also being inspired to create, because I do think you are going through a rebirth process here. You pull this Dragon's Hoard card, protecting the future. So this is about, your dreams, aspirations, things that you're envisioning for yourself. This is about, making sure that you keep those close to you and don't let the influence of things take you away from that. So that's what I got for you, Aries, in your reading. Good read. I like this read. So I'm leave it here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification button bell as well. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. And otherwise, in that, Aries, I wish you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.